write the lyrics to change the game. Nothing's ever gonna be the same. It's the verse effect. It's just the verse effect. It's the verse effect. It's the verse effect. It's the verse effect. I write the lyrics to change the game. Nothing's ever gonna be the same.
Welcome to the Verse Effect, lyrics that change the game. I am Camille.
Joined by me, Roderick.
And we analyze and discuss groundbreaking rap and hip-hop song lyrics. Today we are dissecting Eric B. as President by Eric B. and Rakim.
Man, I came in the door, I said it before, that opening line. I'm telling you, it's like stepping into another world. Rakim didn't just rap. He pulled you in with this calm, almost magnetic presence. Crazy how that energy reaches across decades.
Right? But what really gets me is the metaphor. Never let the mic magnetize me no more. I mean, that's deep. He's saying he's in control of his craft, right? That even though the mic symbolizes power, attention, he doesn't let it consume him or distract him. It's restraint as strength.
Exactly. And think about the timing, like the late 80s. Nobody was spitting with that kind of introspection. He wasn't yelling, wasn't hyped up. He was just precise. And the wordplay? Man, it was different. You could feel his focus without him having to shout to prove it.
Focus, that's the word. And it's not just technical skill. It's philosophical, too. He's reflecting on his relationship with the art itself. Like, how many artists were even thinking about that, not just grabbing the mic, but questioning what it meant to hold it?
Not many. I mean, so many were caught up in the energy, the hype of the moment. But Rakim, man, he slowed it all down. Made you listen. Really listen.
And the line feels self-aware in a way. The I said it before part, it's not just repetition for style, right? He's grounding himself almost like a mantra. The confidence to double down on his own words, it set the tone for everything that followed.
Totally. It's like, I'm here, I've been here, and I'm about to show you why you should pay attention. That's the thing. Rakim didn't need validation. He brought his perspective, and it was up to you to catch up. And let's be real. For a kid growing up back then, hearing that level of complexity, it was like opening a whole new dimension to what rap could be.
But isn't that exactly why this lyric stands out? It's about power expressed through control. Like, he's confident enough to hold back, to focus on his craft instead of just performing for the audience. It's subtle, but it redefined the role of the MC.
Right. And once Rakim set that bar, there was no going back. Every MC who came after had to rethink their game. Like, can you even imagine where the culture would be without that foundation? And then he hits us with this. Thought I was a donut. You tried to glaze me. Man, that's Rakim showing off his cleverness and control all over again. It's witty, almost playful, but there's that sharpness underneath. Like even when he's joking, he's a step ahead of everyone else. How does he do that?
It's Rakim's gift, right? He takes this simple, relatable metaphor, donut, glaze, and flips it into something unexpectedly sharp. It's like he's saying, don't underestimate me. Don't think you can just roll over me and get away with it.
Right. And the way he delivers it, it's like he's laughing in your face, but still cutting deep at the same time. Like he's making fun of you, but you can't help but respect the way he does it.
Exactly. And it's layered too. I mean, calling yourself a donut could make you seem vulnerable, maybe even foolish. But no, he immediately turns it around. The person who's trying to glaze him, well, they're the real fool. It's just brilliant.
That's what gets me. Like, this wasn't just about dissing somebody. It's deeper, It's about standing your ground, saying, nah, you're not going to play me. And then to package that message in a way so slick that it flies over heads if you're not paying attention.
Very much so. And I think there's an important cultural thread here, too. Rakim isn't just defending himself against disrespect. He's affirming his worth in a way that's accessible. It's street smarts meets artistry.
True. And that's what made him different back then, right? So many MCs were just trying to sound tough. But Rakim, he did it by being the smartest guy in the room. Like he wasn't about the big gestures. It was all in the subtleties, the layers.
And that subtlety changes how we even think about insults or comebacks. It's not just about tearing someone down. It's lifting yourself up while doing it. And let's be honest, Who can hear this lyric and not laugh? It's that humor, that control was revolutionary.
And the thing is, even now, artists are still chasing that level of cleverness. Nobody can mess with how effortless he made it seem. Just wow. And speaking of how effortless he made it seem, take this line. My melody's in a cold state. Whew, there's something so calculated about it. Like Rakim saying his flow, his style, it's cold in the sense of being precise, you know? No wasted energy, just razor sharp.
Right? And that calmness, it's intentional. Cold state doesn't just mean emotionless, it's disciplined, calculated. He's creating this persona that commands respect, but it's also quietly menacing. Like, you know the danger is there without him needing to show it off.
Exactly. It's not loud, it's not in your face, but it's lethal. He doesn't have to yell to remind you. He's the king of the ring, right?
And then, if you violate, they'll hesitate to disintegrate. That hesitation, it's important. It's not about anyone rushing in to respond to a challenge. It's respect, almost fear. They have to stop and think, wait, do I really want to test this guy's skill?
Yeah, and that's what makes Rakim so different, right? He's not threatening violence. He's talking about lyrical destruction. Like, the power of his words alone will dismantle you. And then to frame it in a way that's so commanding, it's pure confidence.
Pure and unapologetic. And you know, it speaks to his understanding of the art form too. Lyrical battles weren't just about showing off. They were moments of testing, of pushing boundaries. Rakim's cool control made you think twice before even stepping up to him.
Man, it's crazy. He wasn't just changing the flow, he was changing the whole perception of what a battle MC could be. Calm, calculated, and still intimidating? That's a whole new energy.
And it's that hesitation, that pause, that really sticks with me. It's more than respect. It's an acknowledgement of influence, right? Like, his peers understood that Rakim wasn't playing by the same rules anymore. He elevated lyrical competition to this cerebral, almost chess-like game.
Totally. And think about the pressure, though, because once you step into that zone, you've got to back it up every time. But Rakim managed to keep that consistency. Every track, every verse, he just delivered. And speaking of commanding respect, I'm the R, the A to the K I am. It's not just him spelling his name, it's a declaration. It's like he's saying, this is who I am, and you know what I stand for. It's simple, but man, it forces you to stop and pay attention.
Exactly. It's so intentional. The style is simple, but it's not basic. It's deliberate. He's asserting who he is, literally defining himself in the music, and that's powerful.
It's more than that, though. It's Rakim telling the world, this is my name, my voice, my identity. And if I wasn't who I said I am, then why would I say it at all? That confidence, that it sticks with you.
And isn't it fascinating how timeless that message is? I mean, years later, Eminem echoes Rakim with, I am whatever you say I am. It's like this continuation of artists pushing back against being boxed in by external definitions.
Right, but nobody did it like Rakim. The way he says it, he's not angry, not defensive, it's calm. It's like he's just stating a fact. This is who I am. Take it or leave it.
Exactly. And that calm authority, it's rare. It's almost like a minimalist approach to dominance. There's no need to prove his power through aggression. His presence alone does that.
Yeah, because when he delivers it, it's like it lands heavier because it's so measured. He wasn't just loud for the sake of it. Man, he made every word count. He made you hear it.
And that's the thing. It flips the script on the idea of dominance in hip-hop, right? He's redefining what it means to be commanding. It's self-assurance through subtlety. It's kind of revolutionary when you think about it.
Totally. And for a kid hearing this for the first time, it felt like permission to own your space, to stand firm in who you were. No flashiness, no gimmicks, just pure essence.
And Rakim's word choice is so layered too. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? It's introspective, but it's not questioning, it's affirming. He's his own validation.
Exactly. And that's why this line still hits, decades later. It's not just about identity, it's about owning it in a way nobody can dispute. That's Rakim's genius. And then he takes that same self-assured energy and flips it outward. You know you got soul. If you didn't, you wouldn't be in here. It's like he's saying, I know who I am, now I see who you are. It connects to everyone who feels the music, no exceptions.
right? And it's not just a call to action. It's almost a philosophy. Rakim is making a statement about authenticity, about having that intangible connection to the music, the culture, the roots of it all. It's like he's drawing a line. If you're here, you better bring all of yourself with you.
Exactly. And the way he says it, man, it doesn't even feel like a demand. It's more like a cosmic truth. If you have soul, you just know it. You don't got to prove it to anyone else.
And that's what makes it so powerful. It's not just about skill or style. Soul here it's bigger than that. It's about identity, culture, connection. It's a reminder that hip hop isn't just a craft, it's a community. And Rakim's saying that being part of this isn't optional. You feel it or you don't.
And what's wild is how universal it is. Listening to this as a kid, it felt like Rakim was speaking directly to me. Like, if you're vibing with this, then you're part of something real. There was no gatekeeping. It was pure inclusion, but only if you were honest with yourself.
Absolutely. And that's where the ethos of soul becomes critical. It's a layer of respect, not just for the art form, but for the people immersed in it. Rakim essentially says, this space is sacred. Don't show up half-hearted. And that still resonates today.
Totally. And it changed how the culture saw itself. Before Rakim, so much of hip-hop was about energy, the hype, the party. But he brought this quiet confidence, this sense of grounding. Like he gave us permission to look inward, to ask, what does this mean to me?
And that shift, it redefined authenticity in the genre. It wasn't just about flashy rhymes or proving yourself in a battle anymore. It was about showing up with your full self, your history, your passion. Rakim framed lyrics like these as existential, like, who are you if you don't feel it? And that's transcendent.
Exactly, and what I love most is how subtle it is. There's no shouting, no bravado. It's just this calm, undeniable truth. If you belong, you know it. And those who don't, they'll feel it. So thinking about everything Rakim brought to the table, this quiet confidence, this redefining of authenticity, it leads us right to the heart of it. Legacy, impact. Because let's be real, Eric B. as president didn't just drop. It shifted the entire landscape. Rakim and Eric B. gave us something that had never been done before, right?
Absolutely. Their collaboration redefined what hip-hop could be, both musically and lyrically. Rakim's intricate rhyme schemes and internal rhymes, it was like he took a poetic scalpel and carved out a whole new dimension for the genre. And those jazz influences in his flow, I mean, it transformed the energy of hip-hop.
Right. And it wasn't just a surface change. It was like they took hip-hop out of the party and brought it into conversation, you know? Rakim wasn't just an artist. He became the standard. And what stands out to me is it wasn't just his style. It was what his words demanded of the listener, to really sit with it, to break it down.
Exactly. And I think that's one of Rakim's greatest contributions. He elevated the expectations for the audience too. You couldn't just bop your head to these beats, although you absolutely could do that. But he made you think. His lyrics weren't just entertainment. They were intellectual, cultural challenges. A call to engage deeper.
And let's talk Eric B. for a second, because those instrumentals, that production, come on. The James Brown samples, the heavy bass lines, they weren't just backing tracks. They gave Rakim's words this weight, this aura. It felt timeless even the first time you heard it.
Totally. And the thing is, their sound was revolutionary because it wasn't just about sounding good. The production was layered, intentional. It complemented Rakim's calm intensity perfectly, like they were speaking the same language. Eric B's beats amplified the complexity of Rakim's lyrics without ever overshadowing them.
Yeah, it was like they were in perfect sync. You'd hear that beat kick in, and you already knew you were about to experience something next level. And honestly, it's wild to think about how many artists took notes from that formula, even if they didn't realize it at the time.
That's the thing about Eric B as president. It set this benchmark, a challenge for every MC, every producer, to do better, to think bigger. Hip-hop became more than just party rhymes. It became introspective, sophisticated. It showed that the genre could grapple with complexity and still stay connected to its roots.
Right, like Rakim and Eric B raised the ceiling, you know? And what blows my mind is how their influence is still alive today. You listen to modern hip-hop, and you can trace so much of it back to that kind of innovation. That's legacy. And it's not just in the music, it's in the culture, the way people view hip-hop as an art form now.
Exactly. Eric B. is President didn't just influence artists. It influenced how we think about hip-hop, how the world understands it. It opened up possibilities for complexity, for introspection, for storytelling. It's foundational. And like you said, Roderick, that legacy, it's alive and thriving.
And honestly, Camille, I think that's the beauty of something this groundbreaking. Decades later, it still pulls you in, makes you want to hit rewind, makes you think about what it meant then and what it still means now. It's eternal.
And on that note, it's clear, hip-hop owes so much of its evolution to Rakim and Eric B. They weren't just part of the movement, they defined it. And their impact, it'll never stop resonating.
Absolutely. And with that, I think we can wrap it up here. Camille, this was a privilege as always, unpacking the genius of Rakim and Eric B with you.
Likewise, Roderick. And to everyone listening, keep diving into the music that moves you, challenges you, and grounds you. That's what it's all about.
All right, folks, catch y'all next time. Peace.
It's the verse effect, it's the verse effect. I write the lyrics that change the game. Nothing's ever gonna be the same. Nothing's ever gonna be the same. I write the lyrics that change the game. Nothing's ever gonna be the same. Nothing's ever gonna be the same.